Why Kobe Bryant's conviction should be overturned. It is pure corruption. Let's see why.
All right, remember the story we did a couple of months ago about a DNA tech who was faking the results to get people convicted?
An internal investigation found Yvonne Missy Woods manipulated data and posted incomplete test results in criminal cases.
Forensic scientist who worked on multiple high-profile cases, like Kobe Bryant's sexual assault investigation, could be forcing thousands of retrials.
Then she was arrested and was facing something like 100 felony counts?
A former state forensic scientist is now facing dozens of criminal charges after she was accused of manipulating data in more than 1,000 cases.
Yes, you heard that right. The conviction of Kobe Bryant was done by somebody who has now been convicted of falsifying evidence. So, it's time to clear Kobe's name. Now, because of this woman's corruption, they're going to have to go back more than 20 years and possibly throw out or retry all of these cases. This is a travesty to justice, and I always was suspicious about this Kobe Bryant incident because it's Kobe Bryant. I mean, come on, he's a superstar. At what point do we realize that superstars sometimes have access that the ordinary man will never have? I never imagined a world where Kobe Bryant would need to take something from a woman.
Yvonne Missy Woods. She was the former forensic scientist at the Colorado Bureau of Investigations, commonly known as CBI, and she worked there for 29 years, from January 1994 to November 2023. Now, Yvonne Missy Woods is a 29-year veteran of the state's crime lab. She's considered one of the best and most trusted DNA analysts in the country. Her work has essentially never been questioned. Now, the state of Colorado started random audits of the crime lab's work. After a routine audit, the crime lab found some anomalies in some of the DNA evidence.
Sure, we were first notified, we being the elected district attorneys here in Colorado, that the Colorado Bureau of Investigation had identified these anomalies in this forensic scientist's work. We were first notified on November 6th of 2023. And of course, our first thought was she has worked on thousands upon thousands of cases in Colorado. What's the scope of this? What's the impact going to be on our pending cases and past cases that we've obtained convictions in?
I mean, have you ever seen something like this before? How shocking and wide-reaching is this?
This is beyond anything that I think any of us have ever seen.
Remember when NBA star Kobe Bryant was arrested for sexual assault in Colorado? Well, Yvonne Missy Woods is the DNA tech who handled that particular case. She was the one who identified Kobe Bryant's DNA at the scene. And if Missy Woods had been faking results all this time, then that brings into question cases like the Kobe Bryant case. So now the crime lab had to notify both the prosecution and all these defendants that this was going on and that some of the evidence could be compromised.
In a letter to district attorneys on Monday, the current director of CBI told them the agency might have information about Woods that could affect her credibility in court. According to the letter, there were anomalies in her work. The director wrote CBI is not only compiling a list of cases Woods may have worked on, but also finalizing plans to prioritize and retest cases.
Now, after the news came out that this DNA tech was possibly manipulating data, jeopardizing cases, defense attorneys started filing lawsuits to get their clients out of prison.
Yvonne Missy Woods. She was the lead scientist in charge of analyzing DNA for the trial.
Well, I think that was the reason he was convicted. Because they were saying there was DNA evidence putting him at the crime scene.
Missy Woods in Hunter's case is now under investigation. Days before filing the lawsuit, Burden learned CBI found anomalies in her work.
It gave us more impetus and it validated our suspicions.
A court dismissed Hunter's case initially, the lawsuit says, after Woods incorrectly identified the victim's hairs as Hunter's. 10 months after the crime, new evidence of hair surfaced.
What led to a conviction was a hair follicle that was given to CBI somehow.
The lawsuit is demanding for all biological evidence to be handed over so it can be retested.
And my other question is how many other people are in prison based on irregular evidence.
So now, after an initial review by the state, it says that evidence in about 3,000 cases may need to be retested at a cost of $7 million to taxpayers.
The CBI now estimating about 3,000 cases are going to need retesting. All this after learning about anomalies surrounding one investigator who'd worked with the Bureau for 29 years. The retesting could end up costing the state millions of dollars. It's Missy Woods that is under criminal investigation after someone found these so-called anomalies in her work. She is no longer an employee of the Bureau. CBI thinks about 3,000 cases are going to need to be retested by a third-party lab.
All right, give me a second to pay some bills. This is a paid advertisement for Rumble Wallet. They are sponsoring this portion of the show. Now, let me clear something up. Rumble Wallet is not a scam promising you some free money. It's a crypto platform that allows you to buy, store, send, and cash out crypto, giving you control over your own assets. You can get started through MoonPay using your debit card, credit card, or bank account. And you can choose from Bitcoin, dollar-backed stablecoins, or even digital gold backed by real gold. Now, here's some incentive. Rumble Wallet is offering a limited amount of viewers $20 in US stablecoin, and you can use it to tip Rumble creators like myself.